Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna do a little procedure on how to relearn the idle on this Toyota Sienna. Even though this Toyota Sienna doesn't have a problem, I did have a problem. I changed the battery out and idle was below it was below pretty much 800, 700 RPM. It was all the way down to like 500 RPM. So if you're having an issue but the idle, if your car is not idling properly, we're talking about it doesn't have to be Sienna. It could be a Toyota Corolla, Camry, any Toyota, okay? The years it would apply to is 2006 to 2012, okay? So the procedure here is very simple. If you ever came across your battery died completely, no voltage, your idle is gonna go off, okay? If you change the battery, you disconnected it, it's gonna go off. If you change the alternator, you disconnected the battery or the starter, whatever the scenario is, you're gonna have to do the relearn procedure, okay? To do this relearn procedure is very simple. It's probably like a 10-minute job because, let's say a 15-minute job, because the first 10 minutes, you have to let the car heat up. So the process is, make sure you have no load, AC off, heat off, blower motor off, your headlights, wipers, everything has to be completely off, okay? You cannot put no load on it because load would mess up things, okay? So make sure everything's off, even your radios, and let it heat up nice and hot. When the temperature is halfway, we're gonna do a couple of steps. We're gonna turn the key a few times, put the emergency brake on, and just let the car run. I'm going to show you how to do that exactly. It could be Toyota Corolla, like I said, Camry, it could be any Toyota, 4Runner, anything, okay? 2006 to 2012. Let's make a long story short. Let's get inside the car. First, I'm going to let this car run, and then we'll continue the video. Okay, so the van's been running for a good 15 minutes, and the temperature, I'm going to shut it off, but I'm going to show you before that. You see that? It's midway. Perfect performance. Let's close the door. So pretty much what we're gonna do is I am gonna push the e-brake. So if you have a Camry, you have the emergency brake up over here, put it on. Okay, there you go, all the way down. So the brake is on, e-brake. So what we're gonna do is make sure your blower is off, your AC is off, your radio is off, your headlights, wipers, everything has to be off. Make sure your circuit lighter, charger, phone charger, everything is out. So the process begins, okay? The car is nice and hot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this key to on position once and shut it off, twice, shut it off, and what we're gonna do next is we're gonna start it the third time, and then we're gonna put this car to drive. That's how simple it is, okay? Now you just let the car sit here for about 5 minutes, okay? Ignore my maintenance light. I did the oil change, that needs to be reset. So give it a good 5 minutes. Okay, my idle is more higher than expected, but it's gonna fix itself, okay? If you need to do a temp twice, you could do it twice. Doesn't matter how many times you do it. Just make sure it might not work the first time. It will work, okay? So if you disconnected your battery for any reason to make a repair, change the alternator, starter, or your battery died, you have to change the battery, and your idle was below 500, okay? And the engine had vibration to it. This is how you're gonna do it, okay? So give it a good 5 minutes. It should fix itself. If you need to do it again, the procedure is you turn the key twice to on, third time you start it, put it to drive, make sure you have an e-brake on, and just let it sit there. And that should settle things up, okay? Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to send me a message.